I told Margaret we gave her extra special shout out, and then we didn't. It was cut.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I told her, I was like,
yeah.
I told her, listen to the shout out because I think we're gonna leave it in. And then
Yesterday she texted me. She's like, "Will there be a shout out this time?" I'm like,
I told her we're gonna give her a very special one. So
Okay.
I was debating though making it like kind of stupid, like, oh,
What should we say? Be like, Margaret, dude,
just like make up lies about her. Like, this is Margaret's least favorite movie of all
Dude,
time.
Margaret is your 7'4" sister who lives in Iceland right now.
Yeah.
She's studying abroad. She's studying abroad. You know what I mean? Women. I don't know, man. Is this like? Can we keep this in?
That can be the cold open.
Do what feels weird about this angle? I feel like it's harder to look at you.
Yeah, I'm
know
like
why.
giving you side eye this whole time.
Yeah, I'm just like. Ooh.
Also, wait, let me just introduce you to Simon.
We have to take a picture and put him
on the Instagram.
Put him on the gram. Yeah, we have to take
You need to get yourself one of these tables.
this little like a TV dinner.
It's literally so small. I can fit Simon and a piece of paper on it.
It works though. It's perfect. It's like a ASMR box lunch Japan Korea. TikTok.
What?
I don't know.
Wait, we can't talk about Korea anymore. We have to talk about.
Oh right.
Where was this
now
movie?
we're talking about LA, bro.
Yeah.
This week, guys, Slopcast listeners, I have a secret. Whoever doesn't have the McDonald's app should get it. You save so much money. Have you ever had a McChicken?
Sorry, I just like imagined a like full on roast that had the McDonald's logo on it.
I wish.
Does McDonald's have that?
No, they have this little stupid sandwich that is like so disgusting.
I've never had a sandwich from McDonald's. I've only had nuggets.
I used to be the same way. I don't really like sauces. The McChicken, you should get a McChicken. You can get you can get like 10 McChickens for like $15 if you play your cards right.
No, I don't go to McDonald's very much. So I don't think it'd be worth very much for me to have the McDonald's app.
Understandable. I've been getting fast food like every day. Welcome to Slopcast episode 2, baby. We this week episode, we're talking about La La Land, baby. Woo, all right, man. What do you got? What do you think? Okay, first things first. Let's hear you 1 to 10. What do you think?
Oh, I don't know, because I think there was a lot of weird circumstances going on when I watched the movie. So I think for my first watch, I'd have to give it like it's between 7 and 8 out of 10.
Okay.
But if I watched it again, I'm sure I'd like it a lot more. It was like a weird night, so I don't know. But so I have to watch it again. I only watched it once too, so.
Understandable. I think I would benefit from watching it again too. There was kind of a lot going on. I got a little bored near the middle, right around the.
I wondered if that was just me.
What part was it? Like if specifically when they went to the what's the word? You know the movie Planet 51.
No, actually.
It's a stupid movie. We should watch that. Oh, it would go so hard.
Put that on the list?
Yeah, put it on the list.
I need to make a list. I need to start keeping track of this.
I've been having I'm getting totally sidetracked. I've had a list of movies that I've been told are really good or just like been interested in seeing from like the poster or whatever. It's probably around like 50 movies long. I've been making it for like years. It's cool, right?
I have that with books, and every time I go to read a book from that list, I always am like, all of these look boring, and then I leave and go find a different book.
Then start a new list of movies, books that won't be boring.
But I don't know. I just never have time for that.
I think I would give it an 8 out of 10, closer to a 9.
I was gonna guess that. I know. Telepathy.
It's tough. I did really, 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 really like it. Way more than I thought I was gonna. Ryan Gosling, if he's in a movie, his role is always. I mean,
yeah, Ryan Gosling is just.
Have you ever seen the movie The Nice Guys?
I don't think so.
It's kind of a movie, right? But he's in that, and he's so good in that. I'll be real. I haven't really seen him in much. Besides this, I can't think of a movie that I've seen him in that he's like a main character in. You know what I mean?
Okay, I gotta look up what else he's been in because I know I've seen a relative amount of stuff with him.
He's in a lot. Like he's in The Big Short. That's probably a big one. He's in like Drive. He's in Barbie, which slop. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's in all that stuff, and those are all like big movies. But they're all on the list. I've never seen them. You know.
Mm-hmm.
But he's really, really funny. Even like when he's just funny, which you wouldn't really expect by looking at him. He looks kind of like a serious, like, I don't know, type of dude who plays like main character cool guy, but he's funny. He's a funny guy. He was hilarious in this movie. I laughed like 5 times.
Okay, you want to know what? I kind of feel like this is overestimating myself because I'm not like as funny as him, but I kind of feel like he's kind of like me. Like,
Okay.
when I actually laughed a bit with the keys where he's like, "Oh, they give you cancer."
Is that real? Can you hold it up to your head to
No,
Is it not real?
I don't think so. But it's something I would tell my siblings, like, "Oh, if you do this,
Yeah, right.
it'll give you cancer." But it's like
That
it all
part made me-
evens out.
It's so like out of place, and it was like I need to look that up. I looked up key car head cancer, and it's given me like cells and like
I mean-
therapy.
Ooh,
Oh no, it works. Oh, according to this Reddit post from 4 years ago, if you press your car key fob up against your temple or under your chin, it extends and increases the range of its signal to your car.
really? I guess I gotta
Wow.
try that. I have my keys, and I'll go to the parking lot. Go try that.
I never
after
have
this.
trouble finding it, so it never.
I mean,
applies
yeah,
to me.
I always I don't use my keys to locate my car. I just go where it is because
Yeah,
I
right,
know
exactly. I know where it is, dude. I always look so cool when I'm doing this. I'm always walking back like away from my car, and I always just look. I don't even look. I'm just go doo-doo and lock it. I'm just like, so cool right now.
I always just
Do
stand next to it, click, and then walk away. I don't.
It's cooler when you're like, I know.
I'll
it'll
try
lock.
that. I'll try that next time. It would be so embarrassing though if it doesn't lock.
Oh yeah, And then you have to walk backwards, and everyone sees you. Yeah, it's rough.
Okay,
man.
but also when I'm in the parking lot, there's usually no one else there. Like
What?
I roll up at like 9:45 or something.
to the school, you mean?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh yeah, it's like
campus.
dead in the morning. All these buildings, all these rooms. We're in room 3 today, guys. This one is a little less haunted, but we've been seeing things, right?
Yeah,
These rooms are all empty in the morning, like totally.
really.
Even up in the
We
library.
should just like put a ton of stuff in here and to hold down a room. I feel like everybody would hate us though.
I feel like other people are doing that. Some of these people, these rooms are empty with stuff in them. Like 9 times out of 10, you walk past.
Mm.
Those guys who like make notes on the whiteboards on the walls. Some of them are insane looking. It's like they're like scientists at like a laboratory.
In the other room, room 11 last week, there was math all over the wall.
Yeah.
Well, not all over. It was just.
But
a
it's
little.
still, it's like I don't even know how to like. What's 2 plus 2, bro? What's 2 plus 4? I don't know how to divide things.
In math today, I was not doing a good job today in my math class.
What do you mean? Elaborate.
We were learning. Okay, now I gotta remember what we were like. What the term is for what we were learning. But we were learning about like it's where you have you have a system of equations and you have to eliminate or like substitute and
All beyond me.
Next week we're gonna learn about the matrix. Like I don't know.
Whoa. Dude,
Yeah.
we should watch that. Have you seen The Matrix?
No, I haven't.
Um,
I was thinking about that in class today that I haven't seen the Matrix.
dude, we should put it on the list. We have to make a Slopcast list.
Okay, I'm actually gonna just put one in my phone right now. We have.
In English class today, Jillian was sitting. She moved over to a spot that was by me, so her back was to the wall, so she could play Hello Kitty Island Adventure for like an hour and a half of the 2-hour class. It was crazy.
Wow.
It was crazy. She didn't do anything she was supposed to, and it's like, let's do Sunday night, dude.
This girl was next to me and she was taking pictures of the math problems and like it would solve it for her.
Yeah, dude. Is that not just how everyone does math? Is that like I've seen those apps where you just take a picture of the problem and it just goes like meow, and does it for you? Should we start talking about the movie finally?
Yeah, probably.
15 minutes. Well, oh, you have to do the Spotify descriptions this week.
I do.
have to do
I
it.
was thinking about that. I was like, oh, what should I write?
Just be funny with it. Just be chill and swaggy with it. Is that sunny? Oh, it's not sunny. Don't stare at him, dude. You're freaking out.
I turned my neck like an owl to see
Dude.
behind me.
Oh, dude, Twin Peaks reference. Owls.
Oh, don't tell me that.
I'm not gonna tell you. No, I could reference like
Wait.
800 things and none
I
of them
saw
make
something
sense.
about they seem to be putting more effort into Stranger Things season 5.
What do you mean?
I can't talk about this. This is not related.
Yes, we can.
Anyway,
It's our podcast.
Anyways, though, I saw it was like an Instagram post and it was like call this number for information and like apparently I didn't call it because I don't want to, but other people called it and they're like, oh, we're looking for Jane Hopper and like
We're calling it on the air right now. Is it on their Instagram? you
and
said?
they're like, yeah, I don't know whose Instagram. This is so bad.
I'm gonna look up Stranger Thing. Missing teen. Jake Hopper. Jane Hopper. Jake Hopper, bro. Jopper.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I should bring Dropper next
She's
time.
15 years old. You could. Are
Do
you
you
for
see the
real?
poster with the number you can
Yeah.
call? Yeah.
I'm gonna call it. First, dude, we're so sidetracked.
Yeah,
haven't
we
even-
could just start talking about Stranger Things instead.
I don't have enough to say except for that I hate it. I don't actually hate it. It's a really entertaining show. I hate how bad it is and how
Yeah.
popular it is.
But if they put more effort into season 5, I don't know. Maybe they did this for all the other seasons and I just didn't know. because I didn't have Instagram. But
Dude, you know that video of Brendan Urie, and he's like, "I'm making this video on Instagram."
no.
He talks about like how he doesn't have a shirt on. Really? You haven't seen it?
No, I am not very.
You know who Brendan Urie is, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a.
He's the panicking guy.
Guys, I'm calling the number right now. Can you hear it? Can you hear it?
Maybe put on speaker.
It's on. It's on speaker.
I can't hear it very well. I thought that was the mute. I'm sorry. I wanted to mute myself,
Dude,
so it
how
would.
did you do that? That was so cool. Did you guys hear that?
This is so bad. I wanted to mute myself, but
I
I
almost
pushed
just-
the wrong button.
I think I just spilled my monster. 1 second.
No, I tried
That was
to.
the coolest thing. And how did you do that?
I pushed A. I thought that was the mute.
There are preloaded sounds.
Yeah.
Wait, guys. Guys.
Ooh.
Guys. This is amazing. Dude, it's like a
We can put these in whenever we.
it's like dude, it's like women, am I right? Dude, this goes so hard. This is awesome.
Do they all have one?
Yeah, this is probably like sad. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
Oh, thank you guys so much.
We
The way
can-
it just cuts.
We can
is
put that
bad.
in when we were like Slopcast and everybody's clapping.
Yes, dude, episode 2. Yeah.
Woo.
This is so cool. Is this staying in? Are we keeping this in?
I don't know. Well, my big
Oh! They have a drum fill. Dude, we should put a crickets one. Oh my, dude.
Oh, crickets. Yes.
this
we
goes
need
so
that.
hard. Okay. We have-
I'm sorry. I wanted to mute because I heard the static from my mic and the phone call was playing. So I was like, oh, I'll just mute my own
Are
mic.
you sure it was from yours?
I don't know. I thought so.
That was we have to keep all of that in. That was
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
I can't believe there are sound effects on there. Should we make our own? We seriously can.
Well, we need a crickets one. We definitely need that. And I need to know I need to have a labeled list so I don't mess it up again.
I want to make a fart one so bad. Okay, we have to talk about the movie. We have to.
Yes, we
Where-
do, bro. Yeah.
Where do you want to start?
Okay.
These are my psych notes and not my Slopcast notes.
Let's see.
I'm like, bro, who's
you gotta
Freud?
print them out. Who is okay?
Sigmund Freud?
Freud?
He was weird. You ever hear about him?
Maybe I don't know. I'm really bad with names.
When you take psychology class, you'll hear about him. He was weird. He was weird. Okay, we're talking about the movie. We're talking about La La Land now, right?
Okay, wait. Okay, can we talk about Emma Stone then? I have it written down. I wrote down that so when I got bored, right towards the end when she was singing
Give
her.
me a specific part as when you started to go,
Well, I don't know when it started, but I remember noticing I was bored during her big emotional song,
Like the Paris
the
song.
audition. Yeah.
Really? I cried at that part.
Did you?
Yeah.
I was looking at her face and then I was thinking, oh, I haven't remembered that she was in Spider-Man. And then I started thinking about Andrew Garfield.
I forgot she was in. Oh, yeah, that would distract me too.
Yeah.
Man. I forgot that she was in Spider-Man. I pretty much know her from Birdman and The Croods.
Oh wait, is she?
She's like Ugg or whatever in The Croods.
Oh wait, no, Ugga? Is that the wife?
the main Ryan Reynolds girl. No,
Oh my gosh, I forgot. He was in that, wasn't he?
everyone was in that. Nicolas Cage was in that.
Wow.
I think that stupid dude who plays McLovin in Superbad was in that too.
Huh.
Yeah. Okay, so Emma Stone. Let's talk about Emma Stone. I
Yeah.
love Emma Stone. She can act. She can act.
She really can. I wrote down some. I can't quote my notes
no,
every
no,
second.
just say it like paraphrase. Like you're
Anyways,
citing something.
I wrote down somewhere in here. I'll just not even look at it while I talk about it, so I won't quote it. But that Emma and Ryan are like really good, or they're really good together.
They're amazing together.
They bounce off each other.
You forget you're watching a movie.
Yeah.
They're so like the part when they're just walking downtown and
Mm-hmm.
she's like showing them all the film set stuff and they went out to get coffee. That is such a good, well done conversation. I think Ryan Gosling is kind of just like that with whoever.
Yeah.
But Emma Stone is like she's not.
Well, and
Ryan Gosling does not solo here. She was
Yeah.
amazing, especially her singing. I didn't know she could sing. I've never really heard her sing before.
I don't think I have either. And I was thinking about that during her big song, and then I was thinking about how Andrew Garfield was probably a little better at singing.
Come on, don't do her
No,
like that.
you
man.
know,
it's true. It's true.
yeah.
I kept thinking of Tick Tick Boom.
Me too.
Especially during the first song.
Yeah.
And like all
the first one. Okay.
When they're all that song threw me for a loop. I didn't know it would start like that.
I
was weird.
think I did because I think I've seen the opening scene before. But
Oh, have you? Had you
yeah.
heard any of the songs before watching the movie?
no,
Hmm.
at least not like that I know of. Maybe they've been
Right.
played somewhere, but I don't know.
I was talking to Ben, name drop. I was talking to Ben, and he said he liked the movie. He didn't like the ending, which we'll talk about. We'll talk about the ending.
Okay.
He said I've heard the songs before, but I was like, I
Mm.
swear I haven't, and I hadn't. They're not like anything. Like they're good songs, but they're not like insane. It's
I think
not-
my favorite was the City of Stars. Like,
like all the separate parts of them too, like all included.
I think so. Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't know. That's the only one I really remember. Like,
I like the part when they're
Other-
playing it in their apartment on the piano.
Yeah.
I like when he sang it by himself on the dock and was dancing with the old lady.
oh yeah, that was good. That was one of my favorites. And
Mhm.
then also, I like what I literally just blanked on the whole thing that I was gonna say.
I didn't know John Legend was in this movie.
Did you? I looked at the cast and I saw
didn't.
him.
I saw him show up. I'm like, what? I hated that song so much.
Which
the
one?
one you're kind of supposed to hate, like the
Oh, when they're like,
when he's like
on
just
the
playing
stage,
solos and
yeah.
stuff. Yeah, I hated that. It was like a Ford commercial.
okay, no. What I was gonna say is that I noticed one of the first things I noticed was that Brian was actually playing the piano. So I was looking at his hands and I was like, either this is really good, he's really good at faking, or he's actually playing. So then I looked it up and because I wanted to know.
Yeah,
for sure.
I maybe you saw the same thing I did. He practiced for 3 hours a day for 3 months to learn all that, which even that is crazy.
I didn't practice that much when I was learning piano.
No,
Like,
I couldn't get there in 10 years. He got there in 3 months.
yeah,
He was playing like stuff, dude. He was like,
it was.
It's
Yeah,
like-
it was really good. He was really good at that.
he was cool. I liked the all of the. This is kind of totally switching topics. All of the music in the movie, the background, everything, all being like super swing 50s jazz
Mhm.
over the top, like it type stuff. It was sick. I loved all that.
I never really listened to jazz. It's not something that I would just go to and put
Yeah.
on. But it was good to listen to. It was really enjoyable.
When I think of jazz, maybe I'm wrong here. I don't really think of like big band swing city music. I
Mhm.
think of like I don't know, just like a couple dudes in a building. They're like boom, 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 choo, 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 choo.
Yeah.
You know, like I don't know.
I think I just think of what like Mia says at one point where she's like, oh, like elevator music. Like that's kind of what I think of.
Yeah. That part was literally me. When people talk about music and they don't get it and I get it, that part
Mhm.
was literally me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's I feel
And he's
like
like, you just
I feel
haven't
like
actually listened to it. It's
yeah,
like,
I
dude,
feel like
me.
I'd be more Mia though because most times like I don't know very much about what other people are talking about. So I don't know.
Literally you.
The 5 years later thing was kind of like surprising, even though I kind
At
of
the
knew.
end?
I knew it was gonna happen, but I was like, whoa, 5 years.
Should we talk about the ending, or do you want to just?
I think I have some stuff about the beginning still, like
Okay.
how the opening scene. It's like really, I don't know. It's kind of like it's a good. It draws you in.
Draws you in, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a little out of place from what the movie is, but I liked the song. I liked all the choreography. I liked the
Yeah.
break in the middle where it became like.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember the opening scene. Opening scenes of movies are kind of always the most forgettable to me because it's like the first thing you see and then you just gotta like go and watch the rest.
Yeah.
But this one I do remember because I wrote it down. It was interesting, and there's like different music in the cars, you know, as it pans down.
Yes. Oh, the scenery of that first one was the last shot too, where you look over the overpass and they're all like on top of the cars and it's just like fans out. It's like that's cool.
Yeah.
There was a lot of, I don't know if you noticed, you probably did. It'd be really hard not to. How colorful the movie was.
Yes.
It was
I wrote
gorgeous.
down some stuff about colors.
I wrote a lot. Purple dumpsters. That scene,
I
a bunch
noticed
of
it.
purple dumpsters there.
Wait, this is one thing I noticed that I was really passionate about that is kind of stupid to be passionate about. Road safety in this movie is a joke.
Road safety.
Yes.
Okay,
There's-
I inform me.
Okay. So Mia drives without a seatbelt multiple times.
Really?
And she drives away once her friends get in the car, like 2 seconds after they get in. Nobody had time to buckle. And then, let's see. Sebastian, how he like stops on the middle of the highway and he honks at her and like there's a whole, I don't know, it seems a little dangerous. I don't know. And then he turns the wrong way on a one-way road and they have to
Yes.
like back up
I
because he
did
was
see
so
that. That
distracted.
part's funny.
He was kissing her and stuff. And then he doesn't check his surroundings before driving away when Mia shows up at the coffee, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. And like he just like zooms away and then who accelerates that fast? He's in the middle of a neighborhood. Like
Yeah, for real. And like she's right there.
and she's right there.
You
He
look in the
could have seen
mirror or anything,
his,
yeah.
his roofless car, like he could have seen her.
That drives me crazy. This is totally, I guess it's kind of related. Do people who have convertibles like that just leave them open in the middle of like LA?
That's what I know. I thought too.
That can't be safe. Can't people just
Yeah.
steal that?
Yeah.
Maybe I'm crazy.
That's what I thought too
I would
when I saw
close
him.
that thing up.
Especially at night too, when he like
Yeah.
yeah.
And like if you're parked under a tree, aren't leaves and sticks and stuff falling in
Yeah.
there? How does he
And,
have
like,
such a nice
bugs
car?
and stuff.
Is his car supposed to be old?
I don't know. I
a nice
don't know
car.
very much about cars.
Me neither. But he's poor, right?
Yeah, I think so. Pretty much.
His apartment's cool.
Overdue bills and stuff.
Yeah, he's getting like evicted or whatever. I like the part when he's like talking about how she's like, this is blah, 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 this his sister, and she's like, this isn't good for you, and he's like the tattooed ex-convict husband, and she's like, nah, it's like the part's funny.
Yeah, that was a interesting little interaction. We don't see the sister again, do we? I don't think so. Yeah,
it was cool, and like all Emma's friends, I thought they were gonna be like in it. They kind of weren't.
Yeah, I mean, once she moves out and stuff,
Yeah.
we don't see them again.
They in their apartment when it's the second song of the movie when they're all dancing around getting ready for
the one shot.
All of them have different colors. I don't know if you noticed.
I did notice
all the
that.
rooms
Yeah,
and dresses are all coordinated. So cool. Also, there was a lot of blue in this movie and a lot of red, and I don't know if you.
Yeah, blue, red, yellow, and green is something I wrote down. They're like contrasting colors, kind of.
Yeah.
And those two pairs.
Were they tied to a character? I noticed pretty much every time Emma Stone had an acting where she was like, what's the word? Oh, I don't know. When you're like at the place audition. I forgot that when I was taking notes. I forgot that word too. Every time she was at an audition, it showed her from the front. It would be blue. Everything would be blue. She'd be wearing blue. There'd be blue behind her.
Mm-hmm.
I wondered if that meant anything. And then red would come in sometimes, but I wasn't paying enough attention to see if it tied to Ryan Gosling.
I think it did.
What do you got? Don't look at people. Don't be distracted.
I wanted to see if I knew them. I don't know anybody here. Oh, actually, cut this. I saw.
Really?
Yeah,
I haven't
earlier.
seen him yet. I've seen a lot of people.
I was stealing the hot chocolate, and he walked in. And
you told me you couldn't figure out how to work a Keurig.
I couldn't. It overfilled my cup and it spilled everywhere.
Is it like you pressed 8, 10, or 12 ounces?
That's what they are.
Just press all of them.
No, the other day I pressed the smallest one because I had this little cup, and I was like, I'll just put that.
Yeah.
And then it filled it like halfway, and I was like, okay, I'll press the smallest one again, and so it filled it great. It was like.
So you made another one?
Yeah. Well, in the same cup.
So it overflowed.
No, it didn't. That was the other day. That was Wednesday.
Oh, okay.
But then today I was like, okay, so 2 of the little ones didn't fill the cup. It made it half. So today I'll push the middle-sized one, and it made it like 3/4 full. And I was like, oh, well, maybe I'll just do the littlest one again.
How much do you need?
I don't know.
It's like 3/4.
I don't know. It was so bad though. It overflowed, and I was spilling. I had to pick up the paper towels.
Where's it at in there? I've never noticed that.
It's just.
I don't go in there much, but
it's like the ground floor, and I don't know. It's like the ground floor, and you walk in the door, and there's like free coffee, but there's actually hot chocolate.
Do you know where the testing center is in there?
Yeah, it's not that place. It's,
okay. Then I probably haven't. I've only really been in the testing center.
There's like a ton of tables, and there's a store, and there's a food pantry.
Really?
Yeah.
What's the store have?
Clothes. It's like
what?
I think people who like live here, they sell their clothes like for a little discounted price. I don't know. I want to go check it out at some point.
Yeah, it's like a Goodwill. But
yeah, pretty
cool.
much. I think that's what it is. I don't know.
I didn't even know. I do not go over there. Like I've been over there one time, and then the other time we were walking around. That's it. Okay, what next? What else we got?
Okay.
I'm gonna mention something.
Mm-hmm.
I looked it up. It was partially shot on film.
Okay.
There were scenes you could tell. There were scenes you could tell it wasn't. But the scenes where you could tell, it was cool.
Mm-hmm.
Like
I noticed. I didn't notice it in most of the scenes, but I noticed it in one. And then I wasn't looking out for it after I noticed it for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
But they have like it's like dark in the corners, like rounded edges.
When it gets. Oh yeah, the vignettes. I saw that too. I saw that at one point and I thought I was tripping. Was like, is that the whole movie has
That's
those?
what I thought, and I couldn't tell, and I forgot to look after
Me
it.
too. But there was a part, I'm sure we saw the same part where it's like, oh yeah. Oh, the part when it's like a happy ending and it zooms in with a circle. That part is so cool.
Yeah.
That's just such a cool decision to do. And then it zooms back out and dude, this movie's awesome. This movie's peak.
Oh, I noticed that at the very beginning audition, where she like is on the phone, every girl is wearing the same outfit.
Yeah, they're all the same character.
Yeah, they're all like.
It's so cool. It's a cool little world building things like that.
And then
crazy.
at the last audition though, she's like unique, and she's like one of the only. She's like one of 2 people there. One girl comes out and then she goes in. And I'm pretty sure the other girl was wearing a very different outfit than what she was wearing, but
I didn't
I
even
wouldn't
notice.
pay attention.
That's cool. Yeah, those little world building things like that. If a movie has those, that's good. It's good detail. It's a good
Yeah.
thing.
She's way more singular in this one.
It seems
the
like an
last one.
obvious choice to like put that stuff in, but when you see it and you're like, oh, that's cool. It's a good thing. I was gonna talk about something similar to that. Oh, this kind of ties back to visuals, but or I guess editing. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
There are a lot of shots in this movie that are very long. That first audition of her is probably like a 2-minute scene with no cuts. Like,
There are a lot of no cuts,
in-
like the second song, in the apartment.
yeah,
that was a lot
yes,
of it.
the
was
way it
one.
followed through the rooms
Yeah.
and stuff. If you like that, you would love Birdman. We have to watch Birdman.
You've talked about that a lot.
Birdman's like my favorite movie. It's so good. In Ryan Gosling's apartment with his sister, that whole part was like at least shot to look like one scene. I know
Mhm.
they probably cut when he crossed over like a wall or whatever, but there was also in her apartment when she comes down and flops down on her bed that first time. The camera goes through a wall. Did you see that? Like
I don't
it's supposed
remember.
to.
If I did, I don't remember.
It pans like this. I can't obviously visually demonstrate this. It comes.
Yeah.
It zooms out from her and then goes to the right, and there would be a wall there that goes into her bedroom, but the camera just goes through. And it's like that's really cool. I don't know. It's a cool decision. You want to talk about like the plot and stuff?
I don't. Yeah, the only thing I have in plot structure is the season thing. Also, I feel like Sunset was there was a lot of Sunset stuff, like with the purple sky.
What is that? The third song where they're dancing and they kind
Yeah, I
of start
think
to
so,
like each
yeah.
other.
Mm-hmm.
What a peak part of the
That
movie.
was I
was so
really
cool.
like the choreography too.
Yeah, dude, they can dance. They're like, "Ba-na-na-na." It's like cheat me and right me, and it goes hard.
Mm-hmm.
It's so cool. The I put a lot under the plot structure, but I didn't really like. I don't know. Well, okay, so this is something I noticed. They like kind of get together really quickly.
Yeah,
Like they
I think it's in the summer. I don't know.
it's like pretty much right after that song, and that's like 25 minutes into the movie, and they're kind of like already on the same page, which is kind of cool. You don't really see that often. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it's cool. I like the all the when they're in like the whole sequence of like from that song onwards to like when stuff starts to go downhill. That part had me hooked totally. 100%.
From the dancing song.
Yes.
Okay.
Basically, the whole part they started falling in love was like peak. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it did lose me near the what's the word? I was trying to think of it earlier. I couldn't. The like observatory. or
Oh
something.
yeah.
When I said Planet 51, that's what I was talking about.
Oh okay. I wrote it down that I've never been to an observatory,
Me neither.
but like I'm pretty sure that's not how they work. Like the where you
You don't
can,
think
like,
you can fly
pull-
in those things?
Well, no, not that. That's obviously unrealistic. But like when you pull the lever and it like reveals like all the stars, is that how they work? I don't know.
I'm from I've never been to one either. I've seen movies where they're in them, like this one,
Mm-hmm.
like La La Land, and like that seems to be a thing. Like you sit
Okay.
back in the chair, right, and look up, and it shows you the
There
constellations.
was a lot of chairs too. I don't know. I that's not how I imagined observatories being.
Maybe that's like an old timey thing.
Yeah.
And I used to watch Psych a lot, the show Psych, and they go to an observatory in one of those, and it's the same thing. It's like a movie theater, but instead of watching a movie, you watch a weird constellation map thing. I don't know. It seems
Okay.
cool. Do we have any around here?
We do have one. I've been wanting to
Like in
go for a
town?
long time. It's a little outside of town. I forget where exactly it is.
Weird.
But my mom knows where it is. I think she's been there. So
We should go to LA and go to that one. That one looked cool.
Yeah.
Also, the movie. Have you ever seen Rebel Without a Cause?
no.
Me neither.
Oh what? Oh, the movie they were watching is that okay?
We should watch that.
Yeah, maybe so. Maybe I put that on the list.
Are you actually gonna put it on there? I know
I don't
nothing
know.
about it.
I'll put it on the list and I'll look it up later and see
Yeah,
if
and then
it'll
tell
be
me.
any good.
It's probably old. I don't.
What's it called again? I forgot.
It's called Rebel Without a Cause. I thought that was like a Billy Idol album or something. Maybe it is. That's what I know it from. Do you like the overall story of guy girl, they fall in love, and then they kind of like their ambitions and stuff get in the way, and then they fall apart, and then they don't end up together again? Do you think that's good?
Let's see. I'm not really big on romance movies. Is the thing. Like that might have
Okay,
been
fair.
the main reason why it was a little boring to me, just a little bit.
Yeah.
But I do like the kind of like realism of it, where they don't end up together at all.
Yeah, I my mom hated that part.
It feels like Joe and Lori. Have you seen Little Women? I don't know.
I actually haven't. No.
Or everybody's so mad that they don't end up together,
Yeah.
and she ends up with some other guy who comes in later. But like it's realistic, and it's how it's just kind of
Right. I mean, they both got what they wanted. They were both happy.
and everybody's happy in the end.
Yeah,
even
right.
if they're a little like wistful or something. I don't know the right word, but like it's
Yeah, right.
It's all for the best.
Yeah. I don't know. Like she's got a husband. They have a kid. I don't know. I don't know. He's got his club.
He's got the
And
club.
he named it
Yeah,
with the same sign that she told him to.
that
Man.
was good. I like that.
Maybe I don't want to talk about Lost in Translation every episode, but same thing in that movie. I don't want to spoil it, but similar thing. They don't really end up together. Really, you know. I don't want to spoil it because we might watch it. I don't know.
Oh, I'll put that one on the list too.
Do you want to? I've seen it like 3 times.
I haven't seen it at
I got
all.
lore. You might not like it. If you don't like this, it's nothing
Really?
like this, but it is a romance movie. It's very artsy,
okay.
very slow,
Mm.
very like vibey.
I feel
Amazing
like
soundtrack.
maybe I don't know. Sometimes I just get into like what would it be like a phase or something where I just like more like different kinds of movies. So right now I don't really like a slower romance movie.
Yeah, if you're gonna start with any like kind of semi artsy movie, this might be a good one to start on because it's super. We're not even talking about this today. We have to lock in. We haven't. Okay, I feel like I wrote a lot of notes, but I feel like there's not actually that much here. I kind of did just more about the world building. You notice how our iPhone is super old, very
No, I
old,
didn't
and it's super
really.
cracked up.
When exactly is it supposed to be set? If the iPhone is old, like
No, like her iPhone specifically is like an iPhone 6 or whatever. It's not one of the newer ones, which is just a cool little like she's poor, she's broke. I
Yeah.
figure it's set in like what 2018, whenever it's
maybe I don't remember when it came out. I didn't. That's what I forgot. I forgot
the
to
Rotten
look
Tomatoes
up.
and stuff.
Yeah,
You wanna
that's
pull those
what
up?
I
You wanna pull 'em up?
forgot.
I will fill air. Stuff like that though, showing how she's like a brokey. She wants to be a famous actor. The way she drives her Prius, I thought that was so funny. All the Prius keys, it's hilarious. It's all Ryan Gosling's. He's got these same sneakers on every single scene. He's wearing like these random, just not fancy looking tennis shoes.
That's
even when
me.
he's got a
I have
suit on
2
and stuff.
pairs of shoes.
Dude, I've been wearing these Adidas Samba green, white, 3 stripes. They're so good. It's like wintertime up here, and I'm like surviving, and like my feet.
Yeah,
don't get
you know,
cold.
I was saying the other day, I was making fun of my classmates who wear tennis shoes. I wear boots. That's not much better.
No, boots are cool.
But in winter, you know, like when it's all snowy, you're gonna get your socks wet.
Oh, dude, if you have Vans in the winter, you may as well just kill yourself.
Well, I have Converse, and they're like high top, so I could wear them.
Oh,
They're just slightly
Yeah.
lower than my boots.
You just can't wear like low shoes because your feet will get soaked.
Yeah.
You walk through the parking lot. Ugh,
You're a fall down.
You're
Your
fall
boots,
down.
your like tennis shoes don't have the good traction
Don't
that
have good
boots
traction.
have. Yeah.
you don't have the boots to have. What do you got for Rotten Tomatoes? What is?
So tomato meter 91, popcorn meter 82.
Is
So
popcorn fan, tomato
yeah.
critic?
tomatoes critic.
Okay,
Yeah.
I can get behind those. Rare Rotten Tomatoes W. Did you look up IMDb too?
So IMDb is 8 out of 10.
Okay, I think that's
8.0, very even.
yeah.
Is that it's a?
I hate
can
to
they only
ask
be
you.
even?
Can you pull up Letterboxd? What does it get on there?
Let's see.
I'm sure it's a general consensus of around like a 4 out of 5, 8 out of 10. I'm gonna say Letterboxd. My predictions right now. I'm gonna say 3.9. No, I'm gonna say 4.1
Wait, it's out of a 10 or
out of 5.
4.1.
Whoa!
That was a
it
good
was my
guess.
second guess. It technically doesn't count, but also I probably did see it the other night when I was watching the movie. I think I agree with that. That's pretty. That's like pretty much what we said earlier, right?
Yeah, and you were close. It came out in 2016. So
Oh, okay. So,
Yeah.
see, but even then, like the iPhone she had, it's one of like my grandma has that one. You know, it's like an older one. And it's cracked up. It's like, yeah, she's broke. She's poor. When they're in song 2 at the end, right as they all get into the car and they're out in the street is trashed. It's such a cool little like I don't know. It's just cool details.
yeah,
you know?
there's a lot of interesting like things that you just can notice if you're just looking around.
Yeah, and like I don't. I've never been to LA. I'm not like a struggling artist, right? But like the way he's like in a stupid little corny '80s band, that part too. When she's like, "Play Iran," and he's like, "I hate
Yeah.
you," and he's like, "That part's cool." I don't know. It's a cute movie. I like it. Oh, when she's at the audition and she says, "No, Jamal, you be tripping." I wrote that. I took a note of that.
That was kind
It
of
goes hard. Don't look at people. Don't get distracted. This movie's funny. It's a funny movie. I
it
like
is.
it.
I wrote I think I wrote something else down that I laughed about, but I don't know.
It's kind of a. I did write that it's also very like a. It's not a deep movie.
Mm.
It's not. All the characters are kind of like struggling artist, struggling dude.
They're all kind of the same.
Yeah, they're all very like cliche characters, but it's like what I remember reading this somewhere. It must have been in some review or something, comparing it to like a one of those classic like Disney princess movies, but just make it modern.
Mhm.
And I'm like, I kind of see that. If you made this cartoon and animated by Disney and put it in '95, it would be exactly like, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping, but I agree with that. think it's cool.
I liked the acting was really good. We can go back to that.
Yes.
Because one scene I noticed in particular that I really liked with the acting was the dinner scene where she's with the dinner with her boyfriend or something.
Okay, this is gonna sound stupid and dumb. That scene literally happens in Lost in Translation.
Does it?
Like where they're having a totally vapid nothing conversation, and she's just sitting there like,
Yeah, well,
literally, it's so good.
It was good. Like she's like like seeming preoccupied and distracted, and she's not paying attention to the conversation, and she's like kind of looking around at the clock or
and the
something.
piano goes like, dun, dun, dun. It's
Yeah.
like, dude.
Yeah,
oh.
and then she hears the music, and she's like, "Oh, I gotta go." You can like see it. You can see it all,
I know.
and there's, I don't know.
I like the way too, like how the boyfriend, he's not even like a character. He's in it as a device. I like that. It's kind of cool.
You see him like 3 times.
Yeah, they don't ever talk about how the breakup went because it's not important. It's like I don't know. I kind of like that stuff. It's I don't know why it doesn't really make a lot of sense, but I just like how it's. There wasn't.
I didn't write down
not
as
a lot
much.
to write about. It's true. It's a very like not a bad way. It's a shallow, basic movie, but it's fun. It's all the songs are super catchy. I was gonna put some on my playlist, but I forgot to.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't think the songs were as catchy. I only remember the melody of like the do 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 do
that one
and City of Stars. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't remember the first song, the second song. I only remember that song too. But none of them were like, oh, this kind of doesn't.
I mean,
land.
none of them were bad. I would be listening and be like, oh, good song, and then be over and be like, okay, what's next?
Yeah, right. It's I like them. I don't know. It's like The Greatest Showman. You've seen The Greatest Showman, right?
I like The Greatest Showman though.
I hate The Greatest Showman.
Really?
I think it's slop, but every song in that movie is so peak.
Every single song.
They're so good for no reason.
I have a lot of them on different playlists just because I like them a lot.
I have the only song I am not too embarrassed to say is in my playlist. It's actually the only one in there. Is the From No One.
That one's good.
Dude.
Yeah. Well, also the voices in that movie are really good. Like
you
the
mean like
the
singing?
The singing, yeah.
I didn't know Hugh Jackman could sing.
He started out as I'm pretty sure he started out as a like musical guy, musical theater, yeah.
I don't know his lore at all.
Back in Australia.
Back in
the Outback.
Back in Down Under.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you like? Okay, wait. I wrote something about slow motion. You remember that?
When is that? I don't know.
I put it near. Oh, after the second song when they're out doing the whole. And it shows the montage. And her and her friends go out. They're like, "Yeah, woohoo!" And
with like the drinks and it's like pouring the alcohol.
And then it goes slow motion. She's walking out of the party and she sings like another like.
Oh! I remembered that. Yeah.
Is that the right word? Reprise.
No, well, it's slow motion. You mean as in everybody else is kind of so? Yeah, and she's okay.
She sings the song again, but quieter.
Yeah,
like,
reprise.
Yeah,
something like that.
All right, man. Oh, the part 2 when he's on the bed. When he's on the bed and he's like listening to her on the phone.
Oh, I liked that.
That part's so sad.
That was good, and I feel like. I don't know. This is another thing that I don't want to like compare myself to him, but if I hear somebody saying something, and I'm like, oh, this is kind of subconsciously what they want from me, then I'll just go do it, like.
Right.
Like, and she's talking about, oh, no, he doesn't really have a stable job. He's not really like this and that and that. And he's like, okay, well, I'll just go get that band thing that I didn't really want to do.
Yeah. I love his whole thing too. Like after, we didn't even. The dinner scene,
the argument, having dinner, yeah.
What an amazing
that was good.
Scene. The performances
everything.
are crazy.
It was everything.
It was literally everything. This like the way it goes from haha cute little we're kind of a little out of touch but we're making it work to instantly going to like well now we're having a fight.
Yeah.
And the music stops.
Does he call her ugly? Do I remember that? Does he not?
Okay, I wrote down the line he said.
What does he say?
What does he say? Maybe you just like me when I was on my ass because it made you feel better about yourself?
Yeah, that was like
I was like, dude, what?
I was like, if anybody said that to me, you might get smacked in the face.
That's horrible. And she's like, what?
Yeah.
And the smoke alarm goes off. It's like, what? Oh, dude.
It was great, though. I like how the smoke alarm goes off, and then she's just sitting there, and then she just leaves. Yeah.
Another thing. Did you notice? Move my finger like an old man. Did you notice, like, was the editing at all weird to you? Specifically, like, cuts from scene to scene?
Oh, like maybe like smash cuts or...
Yeah. I heard that it was weird, and I didn't see it.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes I feel like there was a lot of different cuts where they'd be like, there was ones that be like transition cuts where it'd be like noises.
A little sudden stuff, yeah.
Yeah, and then some that was just pretty abrupt. I don't know. I didn't take note of that, but now that you say it, I feel like that's right.
That's what Ben, classic Ben, he told me that going in, and I was like, okay, well, I expected it to be more of that, but it was like, let's talk about the ending. I don't know if we kind of touched on it.
Yeah, I wrote down a bit about the ending.
At first, I was confused. I didn't understand what was going on.
Really,
it took me way too long to realize what was going on.
Because she goes home and you expect maybe she's going home to Sebastian, but then she's not.
I thought everything else was fake.
Oh,
when they bumped into each other at the bar the second time, and she's like, "I saw you play," and they kiss. I thought that is what happened.
Oh,
I don't know. That's stupid. To think.
Okay.
But I thought like her kid and her husband was all fake, and that was like her dream of what. I don't know. I literally don't know. But that for some reason that's what I was going with.
No, I like the I called it the what could have been scene. That makes me think of Arcane. Have you seen Arcane?
You've watched Arcane?
Yeah.
I haven't.
Really?
No. I don't play League or anything, so I never.
I don't either.
No, but
obviously.
was the show good?
It was a lot. I don't know. I watched it all once through.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody loves it, but I don't. I feel like I don't like certain characters enough to be like it a lot. I don't know.
I've heard a lot of good things.
Yeah, no, there's a couple certain characters that I just don't like, and I can't stand.
Do you think I should watch it?
But the music is outstanding.
The Imagine Dragons song?
Well,
isn't that from
that one is a theme song.
Oof.
I mean, it's not bad. I do like that song.
You do?
I don't love it. I don't listen to it.
Yeah.
I don't go out and search it out. But if it plays, I'll listen to it. It's pretty good.
Really?
Yeah.
I used to make fun of that song relentlessly.
I mean, it is a little overplayed.
The misery.
I mean, it's overplayed, but like a lot of the other songs, I didn't like the season 2 music as much.
I haven't heard anything else from it, so yeah. Let me pull up the soundtrack.
Okay, yeah, no.
Are there
pull up
like
the soundtrack and
people on there.
let me see the titles because I don't remember any of them. So if I try to say what my favorite songs are,
you listen to Arcade Fire, the band?
No.
We were talking about this the other day. After last episode, you were talking about who? Benson Boone. What's that guy's name? Season of the
Noah
Sticks?
Khan? Yeah.
I hate that guy. I hate Stick Season, dude.
No, Noah Khan. Maybe it's just because I got into him in like August, and like August isn't even in the fall. Like August and September.
It's a good season for it.
Yeah.
I listened to that Taylor Swift one with Champagne Problems. It's a bad album. That song is really good.
That song is good.
That album is way worse if you listen to it out of season. It's just
no, you just have to. There's certain music that you just have to.
Yeah, and
Season of the
seasonal. Sticks. Season of the Sticks. If I was like in a car ride through like Maine or something, maybe it would hit.
Yeah.
But like playing Mario Party at 1 a.m. It's this doesn't go hard.
No, not in that.
That's when I first heard it.
Music has to have like context in. I feel like a lot of music at least.
Is the song better if it's good regardless of the context? I feel like I agree with you. That doesn't make what I just said is stupid. I think I agree with you. Okay, so when you go to League of Legends, there are so many songs on here. Mm-hmm. I don't know which ones are from Arcane.
You just have to go to the Arcane like soundtrack.
There's a bunch of them though. That's the score. This is the soundtrack. Okay, so there's Pusha T is on here. Wow.
What? Is that an artist or what?
Yeah. You ever listen to Runaway by Kanye West? It's like a 10-minute song.
I don't think I ever listened to anything by Kanye West.
Dude, Kanye's awesome. I love Kanye. He's like, dude, this is the guys. Okay, I'm gonna lock in for a second. Song of the week, guys. Listen to "Late" by Kanye, and also listen to "We Major" by Kanye, and also listen to "Diamonds" from Sierra Leone, the remix with Jay-Z. All of these are like the best song you've ever heard, and they're all on the same Kanye album. And Kanye doesn't have a single bad song or album.
Really?
Well, he has a couple kind of misses later on when he got crazy. And his new stuff sucks. But even like his like whole God album where he's like church mode and it's 30 minutes of just normal. You look so bored.
I'm just confused. I've never listened to Kanye.
It's not what you think it is. It's not. I don't know what you think it is.
I listen to some rap, but not a lot.
You listen? No, you showed me one time.
Okay.
That British guy. What's his name?
I don't. Ren probably.
Ren. Wait a minute.
My rap taste is exclusively Ren and NF and some other dude. I don't know.
These don't count.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No, I know Ren. Ren is the Luigi song, the Money Game Part 2.
Yes, yeah.
Where he's like, seashells, but a seashore. Dude, true.
Is that one good? Is that good?
No, it's really funny. I saw that song.
Okay, wait. I pulled up the Arcane.
Yeah. Talk about it.
Okay, what could have been is a song. I was right. That's the title. That is a good one. Sting and Ray Chen.
Sting from The Police.
I think so. I heard that he was really famous, but I never heard of him. It's a really good song. What's it called? What could have been?
Sting from The Police? No way. It can't be.
I don't know. I don't know who that is.
It is.
Okay.
You know Stranger Things. You know
Yeah.
Every Breath You Take?
Yeah.
It's that guy.
Okay. I heard that he had some. Okay, I do know that guy.
That song is not just famous because of Stranger Things. That was a stupid thing to say, but still, dude, that's crazy. Maybe I should put it on. Does it go hard outside of the show?
I don't know.
Who's Ray Chen?
I have no idea. Oh, he's a violinist dude, I think. I think he's really good at violin. Anyways, my
I don't know why it's
my other favorite songs from this are Goodbye and
Who's Goodbye? Post Malone?
yeah, Ramsey, like Gordon's
Ain't that
son.
that guy
I don't
who
know.
cooked? Yeah.
And then I think there was another one. Maybe I don't know. I can't. I am so bad at recognizing the songs from that album by the title. But
I usually don't like. This is like a super weird. I don't like songs if the album art is ugly.
really,
So if the
well, if
album
you
art-
listen to it and it's like playing on your phone and you see the album art, it's like, ugh, you know?
Yeah.
Is that, yeah.
Yeah, and like, I won't even put it in my playlist. Even if it's a really good song, I don't like the album cover.
Mhm.
A lot of like 80s songs, I was like, this is kind of cool. Then the album cover is like some weird, like it's just 4 dudes with really long hair and a bunch of makeup sitting on
Yeah.
like a chair. It's like, this is ugly. I
No,
don't wanna
you
look at
gotta
this.
find, if you can't find an alternate like
Yes.
cover, then you can't put it on the playlist.
For real, yeah.
If it looks way too ugly,
you search it
can't.
up and see if there's a single version. And then
Mm-hmm.
yes. Okay, so this is another thing. I've never really talked to, I don't have anyone I can mention this to. When you find a song you like, do you look up alternate versions of it, like an acoustic version, a live version, a demo version?
Okay, so my favorite song right now is called Gasp of Air. It's the acoustic version. Exclusively acoustic version.
By who?
Lisa Curtis, I think.
Lisa Curtis. But not the what's the
The original, the other one,
studio version?
the studio, I don't know what the regular maybe is good. I like it, but the acoustic version is better. So I don't know.
Is this a TikTok song?
I have no idea. I don't have TikTok. So
Maybe it's a
if
TikTok
it is,
song.
then I don't know.
It has it's you know what? It's not. It's not even very popular. Is it good? What kind of song is it?
Like acoustic. I don't know.
What kind of song is the non-acoustic version?
Like kind of poppy, I guess.
I like
I
pop
haven't
music.
listened to it as much, so I don't know.
Do you like Chappell Roan?
I have never listened to her. I've
Really?
never
But you know
listened
who
to
she
it. I
is.
do. Yeah, yeah.
You never listen to like Pink Pony Club?
Nope. Some girl in class today was wearing a Pink Pony Club shirt, and the old guy who's walking around like helping everybody, he's like Pink Cowboy Club, and I was like, I thought it was kind of funny.
It goes all right. I'm naming
Shout
my
out to
band
Hal.
Pink Cowboy Club, dude. What's his Hal?
Yeah,
Dude, get Hal on the podcast. Dude, ain't
Yeah.
that guy from Space Odyssey?
I don't know, but he was wearing a pin today that looked like a Star Trek pin, and I wanted to ask him if it was a Star Trek reference, but when I
He's old. It probably was.
yeah, I don't know, but when I asked him, he didn't hear me, so I didn't say it again.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
One of the girls at my table, Kylie, she her phone went off in the middle of class, and it took her like 5 seconds to mute it, and it was like some Twitter live stream, and it was super embarrassing.
Ooh,
And I was like, that sucks, man. And
it's always so embarrassing when like I have my phone on Do Not Disturb. Like it
All
is
the time.
totally off. Well,
it'll
not
vibrate
all the time.
all the time.
In class only.
No noises ever. Vibrate sometimes.
You vibrate all the time. Do Not Disturb when in class.
Do you have do you have noises?
No.
Phone ring? Beep.
No, it's just if it's ringing, it's like buzzing. If
Yeah, dude.
if someone texts me, it buzzes.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like I'm crazy, but people have like ringtones, and it's like you just
I've thought about like custom. I feel like it'd be really fun for everybody I know have a custom ringtone. That way I know who's calling. But nobody really calls me, so it's like
Yeah, people don't
it's
call
kind
people
of
anymore. I
irrelevant.
get a call from like that one hospital in Kalkaska once every couple months. Did I ever tell you about this?
No.
This happens like once every 3 months. In the middle of the night, I'll get a call from a random hospital in Kalkaska,
Wow.
and they never leave a message, and I never pick up.
How do you know that it's the hospital?
It says blah blah blah
Oh,
hospital in Kalkaska.
You're gonna have to blank out the Kalkaska because everybody will know that we live near Kalkaska.
Well, there's
but-
so many people who live near Kalkaska.
That's true.
We live in northern Michigan. I don't know.
Excuse no. just
Is
kidding.
one of our 38 followers gonna kill us?
Be a stalker.
Stalk us and kill us?
No. Yeah. Anyways, no. But did I ever tell? I probably didn't.
Let's hear it.
I'll get calls all the time and there'll be old people being like, "Hey, can we get a hold of Elaine?" And everybody wants to know
What?
Elaine Vanderberg. If anybody, his name is Elaine Vanderberg, you have given everybody the wrong number.
Dude,
'Cause
look what if she's like look
she's
her
an
up if she's dead.
author.
Really? Wait,
Yeah,
what?
she's an author. They'll be like, "Hey, Elaine, we want to like interview you about your book."
Wait, give me her name again. Elaine Vanderberg?
Yeah, I looked her up and nothing. I couldn't find her. So I don't know. I think it's a scam. I think it's scam callers.
I look up. Okay.
No, wait. What did
I look
you
up
see?
Elaine Vander, and all of the autofills in this order are Elaine Vandergeld, Elaine Vanderbilt, Vandermeulen, Vandergoot, Vanderhoop, Vanderhoof, Vanderpool, and Vanderzeel, and there's no Berg.
Well, I think it's BERG. I don't know.
Nothing comes when you no autofill. Whoa. Oh, she makes stupid little kids books.
Does she? Is she a real person?
Yeah, she makes stupid kids books.
That makes so much sense. I looked her up and they didn't give me anything. And I was like, wow, I think she's just a fake person.
No, she's totally real. She has like 1 million pictures.
Is she older?
She's kind of old, yeah.
I
Old
should go to
people
her
is
house
called?
and well, I don't know. It's like old people, like people who are kind of have the stereotypical voice that would be a scam caller. I don't know.
Oh, so they're not old then. People who scam on calls. Racist cut incoming.
I didn't want to say it. No, it's like a ton of people. They just want to be like, Elaine, can we talk to you about your book?
Weird.
I don't know. Yeah.
That's strange.
I always get calls for Elaine. So
Mm.
she needs to fix up her.
She needs to
Yeah.
get her stuff in order. For being a famous author, she's kind of lacking, bro. What were we talking about before this?
We were going to talk about the ending.
We kind of did, right?
I think we did.
I'll be
a little
real.
bit.
I don't have much more to say about
We
the
got
movie.
distracted at what could have been because I started talking about Arcane. So
Oh yeah, that's why,
Yeah.
because of the song. And then we were talking about Chapel Roan, and then we got to
yeah.
Vanderberg.
No. So I noticed how in the alternate reality or whatever, Mia and Sebastian are like really close. Like they are kissing each other. They're sitting right next to each other.
Oh, and they
They're
didn't
like
do that
all
IRL.
yeah.
They did do
And
that
then-
IRL.
No, because in the act when it cuts back to
Yeah.
like the present, she and her husband are sitting like 2 feet away from each other. Their chairs are separate.
Yeah.
They are like,
Mm.
and they didn't like. He walked into the club first. They weren't really holding hands. Then she
Mm.
walked in behind him, and she's kind of exploring on her own.
Okay.
And like she's like looking around, and then he comes back to her with drinks or whatever, and he's like, "Let's go sit." And they're always like, they're always planning it out, like, "Let's go sit, let's go be here." But
Right.
when it's Mia and Sebastian, they just kind of look at each other,
It's more
and then
like
they
impulsive
know.
And they know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I like that. I didn't pick up on that.
They're
That's
very in tune with each other.
That's a good way to put it. That's a good train of thought. I didn't think about that. This is all I really had to say about the like husband in real life.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to put it.
Yeah.
When she's sitting there watching him play and she's like on the verge of tears and he's like, "Do you want to stay for another song?" It's like, be more out of touch.
Yeah,
Be
well,
more out of touch.
he's
You
not.
can't.
He's not really in tune with her. The
No,
way
he
that
doesn't know.
Sebastian
He's
was.
stupid.
And the way that the last look or whatever, when she turns around and she's looking at Sebastian and he looks up from the piano, like they're very, they're still kind of in tune with each other. So.
Yeah, dude, he's my goat,
Yeah.
Sebastian. I didn't know what his name was until I saw that sign the second
I
time.
didn't know. I thought I wrote down in my notes I had different names, and I would have to go back and change it every time I thought he had a different name. And then finally, I was like, "Oh my gosh, his name is Sebastian."
What other names did you have?
I don't remember. I think I had Greg in there at one point, and I was like, okay, is his name Greg? So I wrote in all like the places where I had his name, I put Greg, and then I just had to edit my notes a couple times because I didn't know his name.
I just never that's one thing I'm very bad at, and I always give points to movies that can do this. When you can remember a character's name super easily.
No, I'm
Huge
really
points for
bad
that.
at remembering names.
Me too.
They
Oh.
need to say it, or else I
Yeah,
won't
they need
know.
to say it, and it needs to be written down a couple times, and it needs to be in the subtitle.
Yeah, that's I didn't have subtitles for this movie,
Really?
so no.
Oh,
I
no, you know what? I
didn't.
don't think I did either. Did you watch on Pluto?
No.
I think I watched it on Pluto.
Mm.
No, I watched Twin Peaks on Pluto. I got dude.
No, I usually use subtitles for a lot of things, but I don't know. I guess I didn't put them on.
Really, you chose not to?
Yeah, I didn't do it. I thought someone was knocking at the door.
Dude, when that sounds so quiet. I'm gonna have to fix that later.
Yeah, we can make that a little louder. Is that what this thing does? I don't want to mess with
Oh
your
wait,
thing.
you know what? I wonder what track that is. Wait,
I don't know.
keep talking.
Oh, wait,
Keep
are you gonna turn up the
talking.
volume?
No, I just want to see if it's not its own track. This will be annoying to deal with, but I think it is.
Yeah. Well, I'll just keep talking.
It has names.
What?
They have names.
What is it, like Bob or something?
This is called Joe.
Okay.
This is called Bob. This is called Elaine from Seinfeld. Dude, I love that. This is so cool. I could put my own on there, and that might be the play. I could make one be like an Aphex Twin type beat. Did I do Song of the Day yet? I was gonna do that.
Oh, we didn't. Should we do it be what could have been from
No,
Arcane,
I
or
said
should it?
Kanye. I said it was.
Oh,
Kanye.
okay. Did you?
Listen to every single song we mention
I'm.
all the time.
Yeah.
All of them. Make a
Yeah.
playlist. Make a Slopcast playlist.
We should.
Put it on Facebook.
Yes. Facebook.
Yeah.
Okay.
Facebook is where it's at. Duh.
Okay.
I don't
No,
know.
put it. We can like link it on our Spotify.
What if we become famous enough to do live shows?
That would be so embarrassing.
Why?
Well, because we have to cut some of this stuff, so I don't know.
Well, when you do a live show, you got to make do. The racist
That's
cut
true.
is the live show. You know what I mean? I think it'd be fun to do visuals sometimes, but that's so much more to edit, and I don't know. And
Yeah.
I don't want to. But I just
No, because when I was thinking when we put it on YouTube, I like listening to things, and I was just like do my school or like clean or fold laundry. I don't know, but I like to watch things. Like when I listen to podcasts, if they have like a video version, I usually like to watch that.
like just sit and watch it instead of doing other things.
Yeah, well, and I'll do other things, but like I'll be able to look up and look at the people every now and then.
and there's more you can do with like hand movements and like
yeah,
more like funny things you
Mhm.
can do. I don't know, but at the same time, like, is there anything worth looking at if we're
we
both
could just like have like a
yeah, we.
like
I was like there's a
write
whiteboard
something.
right behind our heads. We could put like big letters poop. you know?
no
Big letters poop. But
maybe Slopcast.
slop. Oh yeah, maybe if we have room.
Yeah.
Dude, I think I know that guy. I think I know that guy. He looks like Andrew Garfield. Well, his hair
Wait,
does.
does he?
He looks
Oh,
like a
is that the
Eraserhead.
hair guy from last week?
No way.
Is it?
It might be because you know what is
No.
about this time. It would be.
Yeah.
Whoa. Dude, we have to get him on the podcast.
We can go out and be like, hey.
Dude, Mr. Hair Guy, Mr. Hair Guy. Dude, what we should do? We should put stickers. We should get stickers and we should put them in here.
Okay.
Actually, that's probably not.
I feel like that might be vandalism or something. I don't know.
Dude,
We
vandalism.
could put them outside on like trash.
Only vandalism
bins.
I know is vandalism because my bands, like money, like cash, like
Oh,
I have nothing else about the movie. Like I think I've kind of talked about it.
I think I just.
Oh.
Mm?
No, actually, you go. This is nothing. I have nothing to say. You continue.
I don't know. I think I had I don't know. I thought I had something else and I'm trying to find it. Oh, I like how like the character arc bit of like how she didn't like jazz at first. I don't know. And then at the end she's like, "Oh, I like jazz because of you." And like, that was cute.
yeah.
I like that.
I like how she doesn't like jazz. I like how she's like, at the beginning because they're not like totally perfect. You know,
yeah,
it's not-
and like they
I don't know. it's
and they
just-
have to like they grow together a little bit.
yeah.
But it shows like when she was talking about how she didn't listen to jazz growing up, it was always in the background, it was elevator music.
yeah.
How it's like your likes and dislikes are kind of developed by your surroundings.
Right.
And so he loves jazz and he like grew up loving jazz, but she doesn't like that jazz because she just wasn't exposed to it. And
Yeah.
it's like
and then
I
she
don't know.
like kind of learned to like it because she was hanging out with him. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's cute.
so it's kind of it's real in that way. Like I don't like things and you don't like things, but then if I find somebody who likes something, then I'll like watch it or
You're
listen
like,
to
I
it.
guess I kind of like it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Or it's just like I'll just like pretend. I don't know, but
you get married to someone and you hate everything they like, but you just pretend for like 80 years. Imagine.
I feel like people have done that though.
It's like Twin Peaks.
Don't say. Yeah,
It's
I'm
like
gonna.
Twin Peaks.
Is it really?
Yes.
Spoiler alert, Mike.
I'm gonna tell you something about Twin Peaks. This is not spoilers. If you watch the first 10 minutes, you realize this. Everybody is cheating on everybody in that show
Oh,
because it's Twin Peaks, bro.
okay.
You have to watch. Seriously, Twin Peaks. Every listener out there, I heard season 2 sucks, but I started it last night on my phone in the power outage. It's scary, by the way. Not really, but
Is it okay?
no, but it's very like unnerving. Very. There's no like jump scares or anything, but like a lot of
it's
screaming.
like a little like background, like it's like it raises your hairs. I don't know. I can't.
yeah. Oh, exactly. I don't want to use the word because it's overdone. A very liminal show. Very like visuals are just abstract and weird. It's kind of like dark. It's nothing like Stranger Things where it's like here's an over the top, disgusting, gory, scary thing, and that's what makes it scary. Which I'm not even hating on because I do. Oh, hey guys, hey guys! I'm so glad you remembered this. Thank you so
I don't
much.
know what made me think of it. I
don't even know if this is worth anything.
I don't know. I should probably read it. Maybe next week I'll read it and like see if.
I'm reading it this week,
Okay.
guys. We have a little treat for you listeners, unless you want to read it.
No, it's okay.
Okay,
I'd probably laugh or
I'm
something.
not even actually sure how this works. Let me. Okay,
Yeah.
so everybody here familiar with factor meals?
Of course, everybody knows what that
Everybody
is.
knows factor meals. When you actually, this is crazy too. Studies show when you eat factored meals, you can bulk 200% faster than your average man.
I was about to say lose weight, but
Oh well, you can bulk, muscle,
or lose
and
weight.
lose weight. Yeah, you can do both. Depending on if you eat the carrots,
Yeah.
you bulk. If you eat the steak and potato, you lose weight. Or wait, yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense too, right? The carrots help you bulk, duh.
Of course.
So what you could, it says lose weight on the back. We're reading the card they gave us for the commercial.
Yeah.
So here's the deal, right? $200 off. $200 off what, you ask? I couldn't tell you. I don't really know.
I'll post a picture of it on my Instagram.
Yeah.
Along with Simon and
Yay!
and
And a picture of me too, smiling like a toddler who just like got an
Yes.
A+ or something.
yes.
So
We'll have a little photo shoot after this.
dude, we should do, that would be so cool.
I think I want to post on Instagram every week, just like kind of a little.
We should do a shot of us recording every week, just to
Yeah.
show our different setups. Do it. Hey guys, this is happening live right now.
Whoops! Take a picture of the glass door. Oh,
What do you got? I don't know how to
it
take
was
pictures.
wiggling. I can't. My hand is so unstable.
I don't know how to take pictures. I always do like a weird.
This is so bad.
Oh, let me see. Oh, you look like you're in pain. It works. Post it. Put a film.
This one might be better. I don't know. I have
Well,
live.
how do I look? I have to. You look better in that one. Let me see it. Let me see
Yeah.
it. Let me see what I look.
I
like.
have live photos, so we can.
I look.
can.
I look good.
Do you? Okay.
No, I don't. Keep it. I like it though. It's
You can
funny.
see Simon in the corner.
Yeah, Redman. Simon needs to be. We have to read this code.
Okay. Yes. Read the code.
This is for Factor.
Yeah.
You have to go to factor75.com/me, and you will get $200 off.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's also a QR code. We can, if we
Yeah.
post this, no one's gonna be able to redeem it because it's already been redeemed by an audio listener. It's funny. I don't think anyone is going to redeem this.
Yeah. If
We have
if
40
any,
listeners.
Maybe some struggling artist in LA.
Oh, right. Maybe some speaking off
That
the
was
top
not
of
a
my
shout
dome.
out, but I know struggling artist in LA. No, just kidding.
You talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, literally. I was
I don't
thinking
know
of
them
them this
very
whole
well.
movie.
Really?
A lot of it.
Okay.
Did I already say that? I feel like I did.
I don't think so. Maybe you did, and
Hmm.
I just didn't listen.
I don't remember. Let's wrap up the movie talk and then let's talk just after because
Yeah.
I have nothing more to say, but I don't want to be done yet. I wanna go. What? Hour 6. Calm down.
You scared me.
We're an hour 16 over right now.
That's crazy. Is that more or less than last time?
That's about where we ended right now. But I
Oh,
want
okay.
to. I got more. I don't know. I don't think.
Was
I'm
it
done.
too much editing last week, or was it a good amount?
What do you think?
No, I mean, like, was it too much for you to do because it was so
No,
long?
it took me like one afternoon.
Okay.
And also, you know the cut I sent you? That's not the final cut.
Okay, I knew it because I knew Margaret's shout out was in that, and then it's
There was
not
a lot
in
of
the
weird
final
at the end
cut.
there. It kind of fell apart. I don't know what happened, but something
Yeah.
messed up in exporting, so I fixed it.
Okay.
Yeah. I think there'll be a fair amount to cut this episode.
Yeah.
What do you
I
mean?
no, I just feel like I was like talking and it was not related very much. But
Yeah, but that's fine. We're just doing a podcast.
we're just doing a podcast.
We're doing a
I think
podcast.
feedback from my friends, I don't know, it was good, I think.
I was a bad podcaster and I didn't really like post about it or talk about it or anything. I didn't even tell like my family about it. They just found it.
I didn't tell my family about it very much either. And so my mom, I went to talk to her at one point last week sometime, and she goes, "So I heard something interesting from." I was like, "Oh no."
Should we cut the name or
Maybe, I don't know. You can.
We'll figure it out.
You can put a little.
I'll put
like,
like a we have
sound
to get a
effect.
censor.
Oh,
And then when I
yeah.
swear constantly I can that would be awesome.
Yeah, make what button should be the censor?
Well, actually,
D.
I would have to mute myself
I don't
and
know.
then censor it, so it might not actually really work.
Oh, yeah. I feel like I would always, listening back, I would hear where you were going with something, but in the moment, like, past me would think you were going somewhere totally different, and it was very embarrassing. I would jump in with the thought, and then you'd be like, no, that's not what I was thinking.
No, I like that. I like how disjointed and how like sporadic it is. And I literally just forgot because that guy walking past, I thought I recognized him. He's gone now. Don't even bother.
I look around like a maniac.
There was something very similar to that. I don't remember. Oh, this is another thing I run into. I think it's kind of just a people thing. Like people just do this, and I think I'm definitely guilty of it. When I say something and you respond,
Mhm.
I'm only thinking about what I'm going to say next, and I do not hear you at all.
Yeah, no, I feel like I wasn't listening very much to you. I would be like talking. No, you would say something and I would give a really bad answer because I was not really listening. I didn't get the point of your.
Yeah, me too.
know.
We have to get better. This is an art form.
Yeah.
This is art.
This is amazing. We are struggling artists.
We are
Struggling artists in LA. I live in LA.
dude. I live
You live in I don't know.
in what's that city in China?
Hong
to the B?
Kong?
What is the B? Hong
Uh,
Kong is not a part of China.
I
is
was
it?
kidding. I was kidding.
Hong Kong? Are you talking about Twin Peaks on purpose?
Okay. I no plot twist. I watched it and I just am giving these like
You're like trying to gaslight me?
yeah.
Oh, that would be hilarious. That would be like a Twin Peaks thing to do.
Okay, you need to every time.
No.
Is everything is just Twin Peaks, I guess.
There are a couple things that are very. If you go, well, I don't want to name drop. I think I am in the Matrix and nothing is real.
Yeah. Mood relatable.
I think it's true. Mood. We were talking about you've never been to Disney, either
Nope.
Disney.
Nope.
No.
Yeah. Well, yes. No. I don't know. Whichever is the proper way to answer
That's
that.
crazy. Sorry to totally cut you off. I did hear what you said. People walk past and they look at us, but not for as long as you'd think.
If I
was
saw
walking past-
someone,
yes,
yeah, I would be staring.
I'd be like, you guys are doing a podcast at a college.
I would come knock on the door.
Yeah, I'd be like, dude, put me on.
I
put
would
me
not
on."
knock on the door.
But it's they like glance and keep walking. Maybe it happens a lot. Maybe we're not the only podcast that records here.
Maybe not.
Italian. See,
Oh, he's doing math over there.
he's been doing math over
Oh,
there.
I just leaned forward and the weird
That
guy
was
came around. Not
pretty
weird guy.
crazy
Sorry, you're not
timing.
weird.
Well,
Yeah, he's a little
a
weird.
little bit of acne, so.
Oh my goodness.
I'm totally just kidding. Totally just kidding. That guy, he's by himself in one of the smaller rooms, and he's doing like wizardry on the wall.
Look at that weird little line going up and down.
That's like stuff I have to do in studio recording, like sine waves and stuff.
Oh,
It's
really?
not fun. We have I have to tell you about this. I don't really. It does not matter. We have a test due Monday. Not due.
Mhm.
We're doing it on Monday.
Yeah.
No notes. Not multiple choice. There's no
What subject is this again?
studio recording. Like how to plug in a microphone and how to record and how to like mic up drums. And there's no textbook.
Is that not easy? Do you just like plug it in and then that's how you do it? I don't know.
It's way more. There's like
Okay.
math. There's
Okay,
like
okay.
there's like what's the word I'm thinking of? Like not cerebral. Oh, let me look up what cerebral means.
I think it has to do with your brain because
It's like
Professor X, you know?
Does he say cerebral?
No, he has cerebro. It's the room where he goes and puts this helmet on his head and he can connect to. Thoughts.
Cerebro.
Yeah, that's that's the name
That's
of it.
Hilarious. Is that not a pun?
I don't know.
I thought I came
I
up
grew
with
up
that.
watching X-Men, so
X-Men.
yeah.
That's the one with Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, well, not that one. I didn't watch the live action. I watched the cartoon.
It's a cartoon.
Yeah, there was multiple cartoons.
Is it good?
Well, 10-year-old me thought so. I don't know. Like 6 through 13, I watched that show. I don't know. I still watch it every now and then, but I don't have.
I didn't even know. X-Men cartoon. I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah,
I totally-
I don't remember
I'm
the name
lost.
of the version that I watched. There's a couple. There's like
Is it X-Men the animated series from 1992?
probably. Yeah, that one.
Wow, right me.
They just came out with a new one called like X-Men 97, but it's like they animated it this year or something.
They
But
did it like older on purpose though.
yeah, but it like they made it also look a little better.
Oh,
Then-
cool.
And like, but it's the same animation style.
Oh, but
I haven't seen that one.
But it's like 3D.
I don't know. I haven't seen very much of it. I heard about it. So.
There was something I saw the other day. That live action Marvel show about the teenagers.
Runaways or something.
Maybe it was that.
I don't know. There's a couple that aren't there.
You used to watch that, yeah?
I did.
Yeah, I feel like you talked about that.
It depends what it was.
The guy who's doing the equations is friends with the acne guy. He just walked into his room.
Or he just wanted to come and join the math party.
Yeah, I'm sure he did. It sounds riveting.
Fine.
If I look up Runaways, it's gonna give me the Kanye West song. We are in it right now. What's this?
We are. Yeah.
Runaways. This show with like these stupid. No, this is
Is
not.
that
it.
not the one?
No, this is like old.
Okay, I don't know what you're thinking of. It's Marvel
This is totally.
and it's live action.
6.8 on IMDb. Forget I said anything. There was another live action show I was gonna talk about and be like, this is something you've seen and you would like, right? But I don't remember.
I don't know. I don't know. But it's Marvel. It's like superheroes or something.
It might have been DC. I don't
DC
remember.
doesn't have many live action things.
Guys,
like,
listen to this.
live action shows.
I
Sorry.
hate to interrupt you. I need to get better at this.
No, do the thing. That was.
It was about to
Have
be
you seen?
the stupidest thing. I'm not doing it. I'm about to do it.
Have you seen Judy do the thing? Or that's what her name is. I don't know.
Judy, do the thing?
Yeah, it's like a thing. It's like a.
Really?
Yeah.
Judy, do a thing is a thing?
It's like from the Avatar universe, but it's like
Which
the
Avatar?
second show, the second one. I don't know. The Korra
The blue
show.
one? Okay, it's from Korra.
Oh yeah, but
I
it's
know
like
what Korra
it's it's like the There's this one guy and he's like line is like Judy, do the thing. Or something.
How do you spell Judy?
I have no idea. I don't remember. Like I only have seen like the like memes. It's like a meme. I don't know.
Judy. Why did Korra end up with a Sami?
I don't know if she
What
did.
disability does Korra have? Why Korra isn't as good as Avatar? I'm looking up Korra Judy. Let's see what happens. His name
She's
is
like,
Zuli.
oh, is it? Did I forget? I don't know. I haven't seen the meme in so long. I just
Is it
remembered
this
it.
stupid looking lady with glasses?
Yeah, she's like the secretary or something of this one dude, and he's always like, "Oh, Judy, do the thing," and then she like,
Julie doing the thing.
Julie is her name. Julie.
Doing the thing. Julie. Maybe
don't-
it's pronounced Julie.
I don't know. I don't. But that's just what you meant.
Doing the
made
thing
me
for
think of-
15 minutes straight. Julie really did do the thing.
Yeah, she
What
did.
is this?
I have no idea.
Who does Korra have a crush on?
Ooh, we get the
Ooh,
tea.
I'm reading the Google questions, by the way. Is there LGBT in Korra?
Is there?
Um,
I don't know. I'm pretty
She's
sure they
lesbian.
want them to be. There to be. I don't know.
actually, I don't know. I can't read.
Me Googling my math class, is there LGBTQ in math?
These are crazy. People don't know how to read or write or spell. I want to watch Stranger Things season 5. I want that to come out.
I want it to be out already, but I think it's November is when it comes out.
I thought you said it was super delayed. November's not bad.
Yeah, but it used to be like July or something. I don't know.
Well, see, that guy's making music. Stranger
guy?
Things.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you were talking about the math guy out
If
there
he was making music, I would be geeking. If he starts pulling out a keyboard and going like, that'd be sick. No,
playing
no,
some jazz.
I don't know how to say it.
You like jazz? Have you seen the B movie?
I have. The B movie is
That's
so
what I was
dumb.
thinking about this whole movie that when I was watching it.
No way.
Well, not the whole time,
But like a couple times. I
Yeah.
haven't thought about the B movie in like a good 2 weeks.
okay, the 2 weeks is kind of specific.
Do you know this guy, Joe Keery? The music.
I
What's
do
his
know
music? I don't want to
Joe.
say it out loud.
His name is Joe.
How is that pronounced?
I don't know. Joe.
I'm about to look up how to pronounce a fake. It's pronounced Joe.
Is it just Joe?
That's stupid.
Well, his name is Joe, so.
That's dumb. I hate you. What a moron. I hate that guy, man. If you listen to Basic Being Basic, Song
No.
of the Week.
Okay.
Have you not heard it?
No.
Margaret sent it to me.
Really?
Margaret, this is your shout out.
Oh, Margaret.
Margaret, yay.
Margaret's with the
She
superior
She
music
sent it to me.
taste?
It's a really good song.
Okay, is it by him?
Yeah, it's on his new album that comes out in like a month.
Okay.
We're gonna go see him live too.
Really?
Everybody.
Who's you?
Everyone,
Okay.
the world. We don't live in the same states, but
Oh, we didn't do the snap thing. Were we supposed to do that?
we can do it at the end as long as we do it at some point.
Okay. I was thinking about that the other day, that it sounded like really clear. That was the clearest I've ever snapped in my
Yes,
life.
it was. It was such a good snap. Oh, let's try it again. Let's do it right now. We'll keep this part in too.
Okay.
Forget what I was saying because it does not matter. I have nothing of value to say.
Me all the time.
If I was a hijab amputee,
What?
I would have so much to say.
In the math video in my class today, there was a hijabi. She had like, and
Was she amputated?
she was no, she was in a wheelchair, I think.
No way.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Get that lady.
But she
on the
was
podcast.
animated.
Really?
Yeah. Anyways, this is random.
Hijab.
No.
amputee.
No. It's like
Google.
it was if anybody can be a math person on YouTube, and it was a video like what did it give you?
Have you never seen this lady before? The solo polyamorous hijab amputee.
The what?
She's polyamorous, but she's by herself.
Oh.
And she's wearing a hijab, and she's got a peg leg.
What? That's
It's the most inclusive thing I've ever seen. I don't even. This is
racism, homophobia. That doesn't exist anymore. Look at this lady.
Yeah. See, look, she kind of just solved all the world's problems.
She did.
I wasn't holding the mic. Oh, do you know the Stanley Milgram experiment on obedience?
Maybe.
Did we talk about this last week?
I don't think so.
Where he like had the guy and the other guy was a fake. He was part of the experiment,
Mm-hmm.
and he was hooked up to a shocking machine,
Oh.
and he would answer questions.
Uh-huh.
And every time he got one wrong, the other guy, the random guy they brought in from the street,
Mm-hmm.
would be told to shock him,
Oh.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And the guy in there wasn't really getting shocked. It was all fake.
Mm-hmm.
But the other guy who was shocking him didn't know that. So every time he would question wrong, he'd shock, and he'd go like, bzz. The guy'd be like,
Huh.
keep doing it. He couldn't see the other guy, too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm describing this so well.
Yeah, no, I mean, I get what you're saying. I'm just, I don't
As
know.
the voltage went up, the other guy would start screaming louder and louder. And the guy would be
Mhm.
like, get me out of here. And the guy'd be like, I'm not going to shock him anymore. And then the guy who's doing the experiment, like the professor, is like,
Yeah.
you have to. Part of the experiment. And 50% of people kept shocking him until the guy stopped reacting to the shocks. Like he was
Bro.
dead.
What?
Yes. 65%
What?
of people administered the highest level of shock. Do you know what the experiment was about? It was just seeing like, it was about
What-
like the
was it just-
Holocaust.
Basic questions or oh?
It was like a memory thing.
Okay.
But like the point was to see how people would react to like doing something immoral just
Mhm.
based on being told to from an apparent superior figure. I wrote a whole thing about this. I got a 90 in psychology right now. I'm killing it. But,
Okay. Go off.
it's like how in Nazi Germany, the guys who fled to America after and were on trial,
Mm-hmm.
it's like why did you do that? Why did you kill all those people? And they're like, well, I was told to.
Yeah.
And this experiment kind of shows like, well, yeah.
But this experiment, it's like the people have no obligation to be doing this. At least the guys in Nazi Germany, I'm definitely not in defense of them, but like they were doing it for their government. They had like a
They probably something would have happened to them if they didn't do it.
yeah, but this random person off the street, like that's really bad.
65%.
Yeah.
You would probably do it too, is the thing. Statistically,
I
one
would
of us.
me? Oh,
Statistically, one of us would. It'd probably be me. I'd be like,
I don't know. It'd be that guy out there.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
walk, yeah.
Well, 65%. No, wait. It would be two of us. It would be
It would be both of us.
almost two of us.
Oh wait, no. What if it's just neither of us though? We're I don't know.
It can't be.
Okay.
It's 66%.
Ooh.
It's just like, I don't know. It's really easy to say you wouldn't. This is crazy that we're talking about this. I kind of just,
This is totally connected to La La Land.
it is, because
That's what happens. You know, back in the back room of Seb's club, this is what they're doing.
yeah, they're doing experiments. They're doing like
Yeah.
Nazi Holocaust determining experiments. Okay, there's another experiment too. It's stupid and doesn't. It's not important. It doesn't. There's no reason to talk about.
I'm
this.
really interested in this though. I want to take psychology.
No,
so
you don't. Intro to
what?
psychology is the
Is it-
worst class in the world. Yes, it is.
Maybe I'll just do my own research then.
It's fun, but it's boring
Mm,
and it's not that fun.
okay.
The homework is bi-weekly, so I can do nothing. I have a lot to do this weekend, but next week I can do nothing.
Oh, that's nice. My homework for math, it's like
What?
it's so bad. I did like 50 math problems in one night when I could have done 5 every night for 2 weeks. Or not 2 weeks, not 2 weeks. That math does not add up.
Yeah.
But like,
But imagine how much happier and satisfied you felt when you didn't have to do any that night. That's how I feel. I'll do it. I'll suffer later if I could be chill now. you know what I mean? That's how I
Yeah.
think about it. I don't know.
no, that was me. Like the 3 nights adding up to like the night that it was all due. I was like, oh, I'll just do it all later. And then
And then, you're like,
I was
"Oh."
miserable. It took me 2 hours.
Yeah, 2 hours is not that bad for like a week of homework, right?
Yeah,
A week
I guess
somewhere?
not.
Yeah.
I feel like half an hour of this has been about La La Land, and then the rest of it.
Oh yeah, if that. We spent like 10 minutes just fumbling over the Factor ad. We're an hour and a half in. Hour
Should
36.
we stop? I
We
don't
should
know.
stop. We should
Yeah.
wrap up. We should. This
I'll,
might be a shorter
I'll fold
episode.
over my notes, you know?
Well, we could just say yeah. That was our La La Land episode, right?
Yeah.
It
Was
was a cool movie. We
it was
liked
a cool
I would
movie.
recommend it.
I
would you recommend it?
I would recommend it to other people, and not if you want to talk about it on a podcast.
It's a hard one to talk
But-
about on a podcast.
Yeah, I feel like you either have to go really serious and like deep into it with all like color analysis and performance analysis and character analysis
We're not qualified for
or
that.
music analysis. We're not. So we just went the way opposite route where we didn't really talk about it very much at all.
But it was still fun.
But it was still fun.
Yeah.
It was a good movie.
I do have kind of something that I think could be like a reoccurring point.
Mhm.
Would you recommend this movie to anybody or only a specific people who are into this type of movie or what?
Oh, definitely only to people who are into this kind of movie.
Okay.
Like, I feel like if someone recommended, there's a lot of movies if people recommended them to me, I wouldn't really watch them, or I wouldn't be interested in them when
Yeah.
I was watching them. And this is the kind of movie that it would be like that.
Okay. See, I disagree.
Really.
Mark, my brother, name drop. Shout out Mark. He liked this movie.
Did he?
All the guys at his school liked this
They
movie.
all watched it?
All of them liked it. They all loved it. Margaret, name drop.
Yeah.
She said she's heard from a bunch of people that they liked it too. I think it's just even if you don't, I don't really like musicals. I'm not a big musical
Really?
person.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like
I like musicals and I didn't like it that much.
yeah. I think you said
know.
it was like an 8 out of 10 or whatever.
Yeah,
7.
well, it was an 8 or 10, but not the musical aspect of it.
Oh, understand. I felt like this is we're trying to wrap up, but I felt like it watched. That's not the right word. It played out like you were watching an actual musical on stage, especially early
Okay,
on.
I can see that. I can see that for sure.
Yeah, like also the way. Stop looking at him. You're distracting me.
He keeps going back and forth between the two rooms.
He's bringing his notes over, man.
Is the room too small so they're both going like there's one math in this room
This
and
is a
one
big
math?
room.
Oh really? Well then why anyways, never mind.
I don't know.
I'm not gonna try to get into that. Wait, what were you saying?
I don't remember. It's
like
shot
a stage musical?
Yeah. It looks like you're actually, especially the way the dialogue in between two characters, him in his apartment talking to his sister, her talking to all her roommates. That's like you could visualize that being on stage, and it would still function the same way and work. And it's like it's cool.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay, I can see that for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was the La La Land episode, everybody.
This was La La Land.
That was La La Land. Next week
Next
we're watching
week,
Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, the Jim Carrey movie.
quite a title.
Is it?
I don't know. Just like it takes.
It's a cool
It's a
sounding
long
one.
time. It is a good one.
Something I put like as a song name. You know, it goes hard. It's like a Sufjan Stevens song.
Oh, I listen to him sometimes.
You should listen to on the way out of here, like when you're driving home. Do you have an aux or whatever?
I do.
I have a song you have to listen to.
My car is so fancy like that.
The song Illinois. Come on, feel the Illinois by Sufjan Stevens. It is like my favorite song. It is so cool and so weird, and it's such a weird time signature. It's peak. Anyways, that was Slopcast episode 2, everybody. If you want to watch Eternal Sunshine before we do next week, and then you can like hear where we're coming from and be
You
like,
can-
oh,
you can have your own thoughts and disagree with
exactly.
us or something.
and you can like write in and be like, actually, you guys suck. Actually,
Yeah.
your opinions are stupid, and we'll be like,
If that's even possible.
yeah, I don't think it is. Personally, I think we're both so good at this and amazing and peak.
Yeah.
But anyways, thanks for listening to Slopcast, and we'll see you guys next week.
See you next week.
Bye.